We are road tripping it for the truck parts right now. This is kind of a robbery. No leaks, no loose bolt. You are insane if you're not doing this. A couple months ago, I stole this Prinsu Roof Rack off of Facebook Marketplace for $475, saving like $3 something on the buy. I did wait a couple months to drop this video because I wanted to make sure everything went smooth with the install because it is a little bit tricky. So let me show you how I did it. First thing we're gonna do is use a plastic pry tool and just get your weather stripping up. There is double-sided tape holding it down and a little channel in the rear. In this groove here for the weather stripping, there's 5 holes that are under tape that's painted over. So if you run your finger along, you'll see there's 2 here in the rear, 1 in the center, and 2 in the front. And we're just gonna pop through that with a screwdriver on all 5. As we get closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers, don't forget I will be doing a giveaway every 1,000 subscribers, and all you have to do to get entered is like, comment, and be subscribed. The double-sided tape is gonna leave some residue here. It's definitely lumped up here and on the front. So if you can't get it off, get yourself one of these. It's just like a rubber wheel. They do a pretty good job of getting it off. That way you can clean it up. I've seen a ton of people not put double-sided tape back. We want this to look good and stick good, so we're gonna put double-sided tape back in all 3 spots that it was originally. Once you have all the holes marked here, you're gonna line your weather stripping back up and then mark them with a Sharpie right where you're gonna be drilling your holes or cutting your holes for your spacers. Once your weather stripping is removed, we need to make 5 holes just like this one here throughout this weather stripping in the spots that you pre-marked when it was on the truck that match up with the holes. So to do this, we tried a couple different ways. The best way is gonna be to remark the weather stripping on the inside right where you have your mark. So you're gonna put your riser just like this, flip it over, and then remark. Once it's remarked, we're gonna go ahead, cut either side, all 4 sides with a razor blade, and then snip it with a pair of snips so you can remove the wire, and then right underneath the wire where you snipped, you're just gonna slide the razor blade under and remove it. Now that the wire is removed, you can see your mark is here, and we're gonna go ahead and just cut as best as you can a circle the size of this. Our next step is to get these weather strips reinstalled. First, we're gonna wipe down the channel with a clean microfiber and some isopropyl alcohol. Then we're gonna put some double-sided tape in the locations that we removed it from the factory. Once that is all cleaned, prepped, and ready to go, I bought 10 of these small washers. They're the same size as the tops of the rise washers here. We're gonna do silicone, place down the washer, and then silicone on top. I think these rubber neoprene washers would be good enough, but we do not want to be reinstalling this because of a leak. So we're going to do a little bit of overkill here. Hopefully this works. Now that we have both sides installed, we're going to go ahead, get ready, and we're going to bring this roof rack up here and get it set in place. Now that we have this in place, we can go ahead and install the remaining 2 bars here. They can't go on prior because you have to get to these 4 bolts on each one. And if you're installing this on a 3rd gen and you have this fin in the back, you can either run it up here or in the back like I have it here, but this fin is in the way of this slot here. So we won't be using that if you're having if you're gonna put it on a 3rd gen. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I did wait about 2 months to post this video just to make sure we didn't have any leaks and no loose bolts. We have had a bunch of rain, so we are good on that front. And with the bolts coming loose, that's why I added the rubber washers just to reduce the metal on metal contact, because I have heard of that issue as well, and no bolts have backed out. So no loose bolts, no leaks. We are good to go, guys. Stay tuned to the channel. I did pick up, obviously you guys know I'm sponsored by Rhino USA. Check them out for all your off-road accessory needs. And I did just pick up a new sponsor with Overkill Lighting, guys. We got some crazy lights about to go on this soon, so stay tuned. See this? That hurt, didn't it? Jesus Christ. Everybody's got to drive around with loud beamers as soon as I start videoing.